Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Assassin's Creed 2. Let's continue. So, we're going through the memories, trying to get everything done, trying to move forward, trying to get money. It's a battle on about 5 different fronts, honestly. It's...
Over here, Ezio.
There's There's upgrades for a system that really doesn't matter, although it sometimes it matters. And then, here we go, this guy's looking at the wall.
We found Archbishop Salviati. He's barricaded himself inside that villa. Take some of my men. Use them to clear the fields. Then find a way over the wall so you can open the gates.
So...
Command over my own army. A nice change of pace from the usual sneaking and stabbing. I like it.
So we got smoke bombs in a very strange way. But you have to do all these things, so they're gonna probably fill in a couple more attacks. I guess this whole wheel will be filled in eventually. So I need to... I'm like notorious.
I see you there, assassin.
Good to know.
These walls have stood for 100 years and will stand for 100 more. Stop wasting the lives of your men. Vattene via.
Is this the same wall?
Turn back.
Just keep running. I suppose I'm supposed to find some way over the gates.
He won't outrun me.
I'm doing a bang-up job here.
Where's your hole, little mouse?
Here we finally found the way it was supposed to go. But if it was supposed to go this way, then why did the game put me in the exact wrong
prepare
position?
yourselves! The assassin has arrived!
I need to find a way to open the gates.
Alright. I assume it involves going to this spot.
I warned you to stay away, assassin. You should have listened.
Do I know him?
Let's see. And I guess this is where the guy is supposed to be, but I don't think he's there yet. Where's our target? He's right there.
Templars, always singing the same song. Where is Jacopo?
He knows you come for him, emerging only in darkness to meet with the others.
That answers when. Now tell me where.
So we have to do all 4 of these to get the answers of where it's going to be. I didn't actually do what it was necessary there. So technically I would be out of sync right now.
You won't run away this time.
So the gate just automatically opened when I... There we go. There we go. I keep locking on the things. And being locked on is not actually helpful. So is there anything worth collecting here? I don't think there is. So those guys apparently are just going to be stuck there, so I'll leave them alone. There we go. My own guy hit me there. Alright. Alright, that leaving the area finally fixed it. So, for the first time really, we've actually had a group of missions that are somewhat related, that make sense as to why you have to do them before you can assassinate your target. Before it was really more just this random set of events that were linear but not connected. They happened. There's another feather. And over here's another sync point. It actually makes no sense, does it? That you can buy a map with all the treasure chests, but to actually see the map you have to synchronize. You'd think as soon as you bought a map you would know you would have a map. But you don't. So all these little small groups of buildings are probably hiding 1 or 2 treasure chests each. So I'll need to probably run around and collect them all. But until I get the map, it doesn't matter, and that's only, again, if I want to actually get all the collectibles. The treasure chests have stopped being actual treasure chests because the amount of gold they give you is, well, fiones or whatever they're called, is not realistic anymore. Things cost thousands and thousands of fiones, and a treasure chest gives you 100-200 at most, which almost makes it seem like they actually did intend you to collect every single treasure chest before you even reached this part of the game. Or maybe reached my level of economy, because I'm gonna buy more equipment with the money. At least that's the plan. So now we go in the city. We've got codex pages, assassin's tombs. I don't want to move the story forward, so I'll try to avoid any memories if I can. Now I'm highly notorious right now, and it may have been a smarter move to come to Tuscany earlier in the story, or maybe come to Tuscany later in the story when I'm not notorious. I don't even think there'd be a way for me to lower it because it's story related. I guess I can hire these guys.
No! This is none of my affair!
That's one way to catch people's attention. Where's the thief?
I have not but respect for you, senor.
Hey, you! You are not going anywhere!
I'll knock this guy down.
Right. Let go! You caught me fairly done. It won't happen again, I swear! Oh, no, you don't!
So you knock down the thieves, you don't actually kill them. Oh, you're supposed to knock them down at least. Maybe you can kill them if you choose.
Get down!
See if we can get a medicine from him.
There he is!
Well, a throwing knife at least. I've severely underused throwing knives. In fact, that's probably a consistent problem with this game, is you're gonna just really underuse a lot of the elements. Oh, darn it. Solve that problem. Okay, we'll turn around the... Oh, you stinking... How about this? There we go. There's a thing on this building, by the way. Must be up this way. I'm looking for the glyph. Up we go. It's sometimes hard to even see what the right path is. Let's see. Is that the glyph right there in the middle of the water? I don't think so. I think it may be... Well, that looks like a treasure chest. Now here's the glyph. It's going to be pretty easy to find the glyphs in Tuscany, since it's such a small area. So he's got the staff right here. All kinds of encoded messages in there. And see, so just pieces of Eden everywhere in every single picture, every single painting is an encoded piece of Eden. She's got the sword. Apparently you have to get close. You have to get really close. So you take a fire and burn her. They burn Joan alive.
Without the staff, the Tsar is powerless. He could no longer control his subjects. Revolution! Revolution!
So that was a very simplistic matching game. File unlocked for another one of these. And so you can see a face for like half a second. So we're almost halfway through here. Is it telling you a story really? Not really. You see people jumping around. You see a door that's kind of like electronic, like an alien door or something. And that's about all you see. Let's see. Now go up here and synchronize. I'm actually a little confused as to why I'm killing the Templar people. Maybe I should be stealing messages from them. But they run away from me as soon as they see me, so it's not like that makes any sense. There you go, codex page. Just climb right out of this. I don't want to do a race while I'm doing this. In fact, even doing the codex page is probably a terrible idea. Inside Tuscany, you may have recognized that there's a slightly different architectural design going on here. The roofs are a little bit yellower. Help, that's broken piece number 2. And see, the guy just starts running. It's like... The codex page must be... There you go.
Lead on.
Where do you think he is from? That man.
No.
Well, that didn't work.
There he is.
Come on, codex page, where are you?
Hurry! Ah! Este bastardo!
Where are you, codex page? Is it under the city? Can I not reach it right now? Because everything, all signs point to it being right here. There it is.
How in God's name are you doing?
Good question.
Well, aren't you a funny one?
The traitor ran from the field at Verona. Many of my brothers died, I say.
See, they're not paying any attention to me, so I can just walk right here. Codex recovered. Let's just sneakily run out this way.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of this place. Too hot for me.
Isn't that...
Leave me alone. I swear, I have nothing to do with anything.
Come.
You need to relax,
And more.
monsieur. Come.
Alright. We have an art shop
Ciao, ragazzo.
right here.
You deserve a break.
Come, friends. Whatever your artistic needs are.
Make these girls watch me shop. So now we can get these 2 treasure maps. And let's see, what pieces of art can I purchase? A lot of nudes here. It's funny. It's like it's such an element to the. It's such a non-element to the game. Really,
Grazie, and come
it
again.
never even gets mentioned. It never even occurred to me that yeah, there's art pieces here, and for that time frame, it's almost certainly gonna run into a couple of them. What's next? There's another codex over here. Let's get that one. Might as well try them all. I don't think I can lower my, like, see, I could grab this all I want, but I don't think it's going to actually lower my notoriety any. Well, it did. Interesting. Alright. Is there a faction over there I can hire? That faction over here I can hire. Good.
Bring our man a flagon of wine, for he has our cause at heart. Leave him not to suffer solely.
All yours.
So distract those guys. Please, ladies.
Find thy wounds, noble signor. Let them not be nothing. Denaro!
That's not like it!
Silver, gold,
Denaro!
coins,
He's here! Denaro!
Stand clear! Fuori da parte!
Eccolo! There!
Take care of them, ladies.
Noble prices for noble ways! You're right to run! We'll string you up on the nearest ball! Damn it! Where is he at?
Go take those. Take him out. Let's see. Oh, there's another painful lesson. Man, every time I think I can get out of here, I'm spending a lot of money here. Let's move on. I wanted to get this tomb. No, that's an assassin's contract. Where's the tomb? Let's go this way.
Cosa non ti fa re, tesoro mio? Bravo, bravo! Sei morto!
The price of perfection is not measured in coin. Well, yes it is.
This was a glyph, like, of one of the buildings. We walked near a building that had. Let's see. Let's climb up this one. Interesting. There's several buildings here that could have been sync points, and there just aren't. Here, treasure chest. Dare I get it? Over here. Oh! It's another glyph.
3 thefts, hidden by the murders. People only see what they're trained to see. What the organization wants them to see.
Hat trick. Houdini and Bess. Let's see. We're hearing that they made it look like an accident. Houdini's grave. Gandhi. Did they put it in their chest? Dallas Archives, access file. Access denied.
Wolves are out hunting. Where has Jack gone?
6 equals 1. So we have to align the code wheel. So 6 equals 1, then 7 is 2, then 8 is 3. Submit. And then we've got this thing talking about the Kennedy assassination. They wanted to throw it in there without getting too crazy with it, I guess. So they did something a little different. And so here you got a back of a guy's head. That's it. We are about halfway through with these and still have not found any information for real. Not a surprise. If you're gonna name your special bonus content that requires you to do a lot of extra work, the truth, you should actually say the truth. Or say something at all. I guess in general, if people are going to call something the truth, that's a good indicator it really isn't the truth. So I've got to drop down from a higher point. So I have to come down this way, come over here, if I want this feather. Now, from that I can climb up. Much more of the Tetris puzzle, the Rubik's Cube puzzle here, of climbing up the building. We haven't had any of this for most of the synchronization spots. It's been shockingly easy to get to the top of them compared to Assassin's Creed 1. Do I see something over here? Yeah, it's a poster. If there's only some long distance way I could tear down the poster. What do I want to do next? I don't want to start the memory. I don't want to start the memory. Where's the assassin's tomb? Here it is. Let's go. Yeah, we'll jump down. I may very well need to start the memory. Tuscany may just be in a better position after I did.
That's a man.
If I turned off all the shops, which is probably a decent thought. Let's see. We can repair everything for 120. And then could we purchase something to increase? I can afford this. And can I afford anything else? Not at 290.
Do come again? I know that.
We're walking right next to this Corium mission. We might as well do it. It's not the right time to do it, but we'll try.
I need this delivered right away. If you're quick, I'll make it worth your while.
So this is basically a race again.
I see you don't like the look of that.
He's getting away!
Wait a minute.
Here! After him! Hurry!
Perfecto, perfecto.
Let's see. Run, 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 run.
Move!
Hiring one group dismisses the next group, apparently.
What about the money, Bello? There is some reason.
Oh, I don't have any money.
I've lost.
So I can't hire any more groups. I'm going the wrong direction. Sorry, guys.
Have I seen that man? Yes. You just try. He's here. It is my art.
Must be anonymous. Alright, so I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's like I have a minute in theory to kill all these guys. And then maybe I could talk to them. $30. Can I kill each one of these? Maybe if I countered. Wow. I'm surprised that worked. So I could come up here and do an assassination contract, but again, not a smart move. Not with the notoriety as high as it is. Let's find that tomb and get in it. I probably should just move the story forward. This is...
We're not supposed to be here. Like you. Not get off.
Where is that thing? It's right here. So climb up here, jump over there. Let's turn this off. Climb on this one, jump up here. Maybe I can just reach up that. No. Let's climb up this. And then crawl this way. Here we go. Now you have to go in eagle eye mode to do these. You can't just sit here.
Something was up there. Something abandoned long ago.
Dumb mouse. Always in the way. No reason. Just a bad PC port. So the movie is moving. That you can see alien language of some sort. Probably somewhere out here. So at least they're not saying we faked the moon landing. With these formidable weapons, the advisors of freedom. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? I'm uncertain as to how this would line up, but I guess it would be something like this. That seems to make the most sense. No, I don't want that. This is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? think I mostly got this synchronized. Just the outer ring now. Unless I've done something else wrong. So how can I spin the outer ring without messing up anything else? I don't think I can. So then I have to find something that would spin the inner ring alone. There we go. So this is Star Wars conspiracy thought. Did we go to the moon to get a piece of Eden? Apollo 11 photographs. It's Templar symbols on the flag. And where's the piece of Eden that was on the moon? Boy, they didn't ever explain that one. There's a Templar logo. Is that the Templar logo? Or is that the new logo for the company that is run by the Templars? He's pointing at it. Yeah, they never explained how a piece of Eden would have been on the moon. So if you can just infrared look at every picture and that tells you the truth, why in the world would not a lot of people do that? It'd be so easy to confirm, and it would be really easy to do. Come on, where is it? Am I supposed to? It's not that. There's something else. Come on, game. There it is.
With Jack deep underground, it was easy.
Piece of Eden 5. So more running. It's like it's not. It's just like one long run sequence. Is all the whole video is. I don't even have to. I'm not even gonna pretend like I don't know what it is. It is just one long run sequence. Alright. Why am I climbing up here? So there might be a way down. Easier. So I want the assassin's tomb here. That's my goal. So I guess I could assassinate one of those guys from the hay bale. Where is the doorway? Here it is. Interact. And he always jumps off because he doesn't want to just fall down. It seems far too easy of a mechanism. I would think, honestly, if I was making this game, I think they missed a huge opportunity to have you have to stab it with an assassin's blade to unlock. Stab it with a blade and turn to the right or the left, something along that level. Because then only assassins or people with assassin's blades would be able to even open the thing. It's a very interesting lever. I've never seen a lever like that in a game. Again, this is supposed to be an assassin's tomb, and yet there's bad guys just walking around. I guess maybe they're trying to look for it. Exit the wine cellar.
Not you! Not yet!
So if this was supposed to be a sneaking around, that's just not an assassin's style. It honestly shouldn't even be a possibility, and it really isn't. Like I said before, the video game world does not need another run-around sneak game. We've got plenty of those, and Assassin's Creed doesn't add anything to that formula, really, if it plays like that. Well, maybe it would, but that market is flooded. I suppose this is what I'm supposed to do. Where am I going? Oh, okay. I see. Sometimes these locked camera things, and you know the camera angle is locked there because there was a bug in the system, and so instead of fixing the overall camera system, they just programmed specific points where it just locked into to a good angle. Tiny little fixes for one issue. Apparently this guy above me. Games are full of stuff like that.
He is known to me.
Not you!
Am I going to find any, like, treasure? Well, I see some treasure over there. Can I make it to that section? I think that's the exit, so before I leave, let's run this way. Run up here. Switch here. Switch here. Swing this way. And walk over here. Secret area located. In Eagle Vision mode, you don't actually see... Let's see. You don't see where you could grab on. So, we've never held on to rings before in the game. It's just not been a factor. And all of a sudden we do. Let's see. $250 gold. done with this section, so there we go.
He looks familiar. Where have I seen him?
Some kind of library with a deer antler head thing. What are those called? Mounted heads, I think. I don't think there's any other term for them. Is there anything over here? Nope. But see, as soon as you get here...
Faster! I can't... There he is!
Easy solutions to difficult problems. And then... I mean, I really wish you kind of could play a non-lethal playthrough of this game, but simply they didn't make the game well enough. There isn't a non-lethal mechanic, and they never went any further with that concept. Or they didn't even start with that concept, really. I think maybe at some point they give you like a sleep bomb or something for 1 or 2 missions.
Eccolo! Damn! What? No, you don't! On him!
But one of the issues with games, when you think about like Deus Ex Human Revolution, when you think of things like Dishonored, both games that definitely had a non-lethal path, they heavily encouraged you to play a non-lethal path, to the point where it really wasn't the right way to play at all if you were running around killing things, although I often, or almost always, ended up doing that anyways, because the games tended to be a little too difficult for me. It would be really bad if Assassin's Creed, as a series, pushed you to play non-lethal. It would absolutely ruin the experience. There we go. I think this will work. And I hope this will work.
No, I've lost sight. Not you! He's there! On him!
So instead of pushing you to do the non-lethal path, this game pushes you to do the lethal path. And if it's a simple stab with your blade, it's fine. I love that gameplay mechanic, and it's not too grindy or anything. But every time that you interrupt that gameplay mechanic and say, for this instance, you actually have to pull out your sword and fight them, or they're going to deflect your attacks, well, it feels just like a disruption. Feels like I'm playing the game right and the game is saying, no, we're going to do it different this time. There we go. I'll just run this way. That's a problem that you run into a lot. There'll be a piece of wood right in the way, so you can't jump and assassinate him. Look at his legs on this guy. Picking up throwing knives for no real reason. There is also an element here that the game pretty much is very even on the difficulty level when it comes to climbing. Either you're in a good position and you get all the jumps and hops, or you mess up by something that's not really your fault half the time and you fall. And I would attribute like 90% of every time I've fallen in this game so far to bad controller, bad camera work and bad controlling. Because I know what I want to do, and holding right trigger and hitting A should make that happen. Of course, having to hold two buttons, or hold one button and tap another, is ridiculous. It really lacks the smoothness that you experience in something like Mirror's Edge. Where in Mirror's Edge, if you're not doing a wall run and making a jump, you know it's because you're not hitting the buttons right. Here, it feels like I'm hitting the buttons and the engine's just not recognizing that I'm hitting the buttons when it messes up, which isn't that often. Now, I thought maybe I would move the memory forward by doing this, but I guess not. I've got all the gold, and there's the exit. I wonder if there's a booby trap if you try to open it. Exit using the hatch. If you try to open it wrong. So that's a interesting point there with the hatches. We see hatches at the tops of a lot of buildings, and you almost never get to use them. And you didn't get to use them at all in the first game. So you'd always climb the outside of this building and go, well, gee, I bet there's just a ladder inside connected to that hatch if I just went in the building. Here's an issue I've noticed twice now in that loading screen. If you don't walk or push any buttons, it won't load. It's just sitting there. That seems wrong. It's wrong that there's a loading screen, and it's wrong that you'd have to make a special note to walk in any direction. Alright. Our chest is almost full. Let's move the story forward.
Salute, Ezio! Antonio Maffei has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure, spouting scripture and arrows in equal measure. The man has clearly lost his mind. Making matters worse, he's posted archers all around him. You do well to clear them out before approaching.
Grazie for the information.
Here we go. So that explains why there's just these really tall buildings. Three of them at once.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quattrini.
I can't get there.
Not you! Ha! Nice try!
Notoriety down to, let's see.
Citizens of San heed well of my word. You must repent. Repent.
He's up there.
Summoned by your feet, see now walk our world, looked in shadow and darkness, and everywhere he treads, death follows. Why, you ask? Because you have strayed and sacrificed your liberty to that wretch, Lorenzo de Medici. You are puppets, enslaved by purse strings, won over by poisonous words. You have lost your birth.
So I need to get on top of this building.
Dignity. You have lost your faith. And this draws the demons in to feed. And feed they will. All whilst you wander lost in ignorance. Know that good men have died protecting you from his evil. Men who sought to save these lands, to purify them. Join me in prayer, my children, so that together we might stand against this darkness. Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. Let my teaching drop as the rain, my speech distill as the dew, as raindrops on the tender herb, and as
So he's
showers
up there.
on the grass. For I proclaim the name of the Lord. Ascribe greatness to our God.
So
He is
we'll
the rock. His
hop this
work
way.
is perfect. For all his ways are justice.
Climb up this
A
way.
God of truth and without injustice.
I don't think they're gonna see me coming.
Righteous and upright is he. They
I don't
have
think they're gonna
corrupt
see me coming at all.
themselves. They are not his children because of their blemish. A perverse and crooked generation. Do you thus deal with the Lord, O foolish and unwise people? Is he not your father, who bought you? Has he not made you and established you?
So we got 2 archer people here.
You think you can escape? Not so. Get down from there. Now, you that won't escape.
Laju, there.
Don't want to fall off there.
No grazie.
I will put you on your knees, sinner.
You would enjoy that, wouldn't you?
Beg forgiveness.
I have no need to.
There we go.
Away with you, demon.
Have some respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. Che tu possa al fine trovare riposo, nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
Notice he doesn't do the feather thing. Maybe I should search these bodies. 5 gold on the main character. In Altier's time, they would do a feather to signify that they had actually done the assassination job. They dip it in the blood of their victim, as if they had some kind of like way of testing that information. Here we go. Are these ones working for me? Wow. I hired those ones a long time ago. And they just came back. Interesting. So, where are we on the map now? I need to go ahead and just turn off all the economic markers for a while. I think that works better. We have courier assignments, we have a memory start, we have another beat 'em up event, and assassination contracts and races, and we can see there is a considerable amount of chests to get around here, but not really that much. I mean, I should probably start the memory and then hope my notoriety went down so I could run around in a safer position to get all these treasures and such.
They bought 300 of my finest
I
grapes
can
for
do
his
this.
Eccolo! There!
See, my notoriety is back to 100%. There's just no getting it down, I don't think. Speaking of getting down, I think I just exited the city. So, yeah, I don't think I can easily get back in. Unless there's something I can do. Okay, there is something I can do.
Get down, Stronzo! Down or die! Where do you think you're going? He's not there.
There we go. So, what are we at, I suppose, as far as DNA and sequence and everything? See, I'm going to start one more, and then there's one assassination mission after that. So I think, and then that's just going to be done with sequence 5. And hopefully things don't change crazy amounts. There's 7 synchronization points in Florence still that I need to get. We've gotten everything in Tuscany as far as synchronization points. Secret locations. There's the Assassin's Tomb that was the DLC one that we need to do. And we still don't have that extra jump, I don't think. Feathers in Florence, we have 9 of 27. Feathers in Tuscany, we have 3 of 11. So it's actually kind of small amounts. So that's kind of scary, because that means the next 2 areas might be really big areas. Beat 'em up quests, there's like one we know that's here. Races, there's one that we know is here. And then assassination missions are the massive amount of stuff, and we still have a lot of that. So we need to probably go back to Florence and look at that. Villa chest here is about full. Our weapons, we can look at what we have. Supplies. A lot of menus here that we never used to. Ooh, I'm out of medicine. I should buy some more. Codex pages. I have 2 encrypted, 0 decrypted, 1 seal. We've completed all the statues. We have 3 feathers. Outfits. I have the plain cape. I could apparently get several other capes. Haven't ever even been in that menu option. So many beeping and booping. Conspirators. I suppose this is the list of conspirators here, and I suppose the ones that are dead, I've killed, what, 6 of them? Interesting. I've killed 6 conspirators, and there's still, I bet, a lot more. Database. Let's see, if we look at the people, there's nothing new. There's 2 areas in Florence we haven't found, and in Tuscany there's 1 more glyph to find in Tuscany. Secret locations, we found all of those. Documents, we have a lot of documents. And letters, we have, I think we may have all the letters ever. The truth, we're about halfway through. User's manual. That's like, if we looked at, let's see, navigation, fight, HUD. I guess everything is unlocked, or almost completely unlocked at this point. I guess I could quit, and I don't even know if that would quit to the main menu or just quit out of the Animus. And this interface, by the way, looks nothing like the Animus from the first game. Yeah, so we got a lot of progress done, and we've got more progress to make. And that's what we'll do in the next recording. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.